You gonna intro?
I will do what I do.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hi.
We're in the middle of talking. All right, you ready again?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
It is strong.
I told you
ready.
it's strong. Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to She Show Videos.
We out
Today
here.
we have a special guest. You guys may know her as Katie Captain, but she is
AKA
Katie Davies. Okay. She is teaching us today.
Like KD, like Kevin Durant. Do you go by that?
KD?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, sometimes.
I'm gonna go ahead and just W now. KD. Hashtag KD.
Okay, but Katie is here to tell us how.
Katie.
No. Is here to tell us about skincare in our 30s. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in Rodan & Fields.
All right, I'll start at the beginning too. With Rodan & Fields, a lot of people don't know where it all started.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the two dermatologists, Kathy and Katie, Rodan & Fields, is their last name.
So you and your mom.
Yes.
I wanted to make sure. Got it.
No big deal.
Okay.
They actually started with another skincare brand, some of you may know, Proactive.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, remember
So-
you could buy it in the
Yeah,
vending
the
machine
machines
at
in
the
the
mall.
Yeah,
that
the
was
kiosk
revolutionary.
thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So they started with Proactive. They realized that a lot of people liked it. People were wanting something for adults.
Okay.
So originally they started out and they were selling it in like Nordstrom type things. So it would be like a Lancome counter. So Lancome actually
that
partially
is fancy.
owns
Yes.
Rodan & Fields. Actually, Rodan & Fields is the #1 skincare brand in North America, which a lot of people don't know because a
I
lot of
didn't
people
know
still
that.
haven't heard of the brand still.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why Katie's here. She's here to educate us, okay? Not only on Rodan & Fields, but on what the F we should be doing.
Yes.
Okay?
So I came to a realization, you know, I'm no longer 22. My skin is,
I'm 23, I'll give you that.
Times what?
so my skin definitely was not doing so great, especially lack of sleep from having my daughter. So I'm like, we need to do something. So I did some research. Alicia, a girl that I'm friends with on social media, don't know her personally. Her and I connected because we both have our cosmetology license and just kind of
I
went
don't
from
think
there.
I ever knew you had a cosmetology
Yeah.
license. What the
Well, I
hell?
did, that's because we're real friends, okay? Me too, clearly.
Okay,
Not.
continue.
So anyways, she introduced Rodan & Fields to me and it kind of went from there. The thing that I liked a lot about Rodan & Fields in general was that they have a 60 days back money guarantee. So if, no matter what, if you know, something didn't agree with my skin, if I didn't like it, if it wasn't giving me the results that I had been promised, money back.
So you should see results in 60
60
days or less.
Okay.
Once you start a skincare routine.
Yeah, and I feel like that's
Okay.
the
I
number
like
one
that.
thing to take home with no matter what skincare or any products you're using. If they're not delivering what they say they should be delivering, don't use it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Okay.
that.
I mean, hair care, anything, perfume, whatever. If
So-
they tell you that something should be happening and that's not happening, then
Stop using it.
Yeah.
stop using it, try to get your money back, whatever you need to do.
Tip number 1. I like that. Okay.
So-
Can I get a refund on like people in my life?
Yes.
Is that
You're
Yeah.
past the 60-day mark. Okay.
Poor regimens, whoa, I'm getting wild.
one drink in, okay? We
Not
invite her
even
to
one
the
drink.
shed.
One sip.
I know.
No kids, no husband, okay?
Okay, it's
it
wild.
happens fast.
Shit's crazy.
We
Yeah.
turn up.
Basically, I wasn't really interested in the business side. I was more interested in the products. I'm like, why am I not selling this if I like it?
Right. I'm gonna use it anyway.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I went with it. And ever since it's kind of now, it's funny because I started with product knowledge of things and now I'm more interested in the business side of things and learning and connecting with people. And that's interesting to see about marketing and things like that that you didn't know.
Yeah. Well, and I think because you stay home with Jolene, right, with your daughter. So was part of like that interest in the marketing and the meeting people, is it just like, I need to get out of this house?
Yeah,
Like,
I think
need
the
to connect with
pandemic
people?
like
Yeah.
really hit home about things. I sort of, you know, I worked from when time I was 16 until I had my daughter. So I'm used to having my own
Getting
thing.
up, going to work, yeah.
I was single until I was, you know, 30
Katie
something.
always
so-
had money for booze, okay?
Always.
Some of us didn't, but Katie did.
If
girl,
I ate
okay?
ramen, I ate ramen, but I sure shit was gonna be
That's
great.
right, she ain't drinking ramen, okay? She was out here
Hey, priorities, okay?
in there.
Yeah, so I think that was just kind of the gist of it, of meeting people, and it kind of all worked together. Kind of cool thing about being a Rodan & Fields consultant is you get a giant discount, obviously. So I'm always kind of picking based on what needs my skin is
At the time.
Yes.
Okay.
So like obviously if it's towards that time of the month, I'm breaking out more. I'm having hormonal breakouts. So I'm using Unblemish a little bit more that time.
Okay.
So I can pick and choose what. But overall, like I said, I'm using every day, hands down, a cleanser,
Okay.
a toner, and a moisturizer. Also, within everyday use, I'm using Lash Boost. So
Your lashes are, I was actually gonna say that. Your lashes are,
I thought they were fake.
I know.
No.
Ooh.
they ain't fake. Yeah, no, and I use that every day too. So
Okay.
those are like the for sure. Do I have like different creams and different things? Yeah, but I mean, like you said, we're busy, you forget, you have too many cocktails, and you're like, I'm lucky if I'm washing my face. That's why you don't ever.
You have too many cocktails?
No.
No such thing, my friend. No such thing. So I'm just saying. Okay, I'm trying to find the limit. The limit does not exist. Okay,
This
that's
isn't
a Mean
limitless.
Did you? That was a Mean Girls reference.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
limit does not exist. Okay, and here we are. I had bad skin. I mean, you knew me in high school. First of all, I definitely was not washing my face.
I was gonna
not with
say,
cleanser.
when I first met you, you were like, what is all this? And I'm
I
like,
didn't need to wash
it was
my
like
face.
the Clinique 3-step, and I was like, this is like the basics, like the wash, the toner, and the moisturizer. And you're like,
You were using the yellow.
yeah, I actually have the stick of, like in the green container. Yeah, it was.
I didn't need to have clear skin to get to B, so I was like, you know what? Who needs that? Okay, who needs this when I have this? So I
and
made
that's
a
how
choice.
you got that. Okay.
Now I have wrinkles and I have bags and I have sun damage and I have some scarring and like all these things. So I wish I could go back, but I can't.
If you could
So-
turn back time,
A little share reference. I can turn back time.
leave that to share.
Britany has great skin.
Yeah, you
she
do.
always has. It's that melanin.
Also,
Okay.
I take very good care of my skin.
That's number 2. The
Yeah.
first one is you were blessed by the Lord. He hath shone down upon you.
Thank you.
So your basic is that you're just mostly using a cleanser.
Cleanser, toner. I use Yes to Tomatoes is the toner that I use. And then I use a hyaluronic acid, but I switch that out with some, what's my oil that I use?
Rosehip oil.
With a rosehip oil, so I'll do that sometimes. And then she bought me all this stuff, so I got like a roller. I'm so fancy. And then I just use a moisturizer and really whatever's on sale at TJ Maxx. So
I mean, no judgment whatsoever.
My skin is much better now than when I was young, but it's still not great.
Yeah.
So that's why you're here, okay?
People don't notice a difference when you're doing it every day. So even with working out or whatever it may be, you need to take before pictures.
Yeah.
I work out a lot.
Because you look,
why are you laughing?
She's laughing. I'm
Do
calling
you work
bullshit.
out? She works out
I do.
actually. She has a gym at her house.
Uh-huh.
Me too.
I follow her on Snap and Insta, so I know what she
I
does.
got distracted because we all work out so much, and so that's something else we can.
but I mean, you should be taking before and afters because you look in the mirror every day. So you're not gonna notice small differences. You don't, I mean, your stuff could be working but you're not noticing a significant difference because it's day to day.
Yeah, I agree with that. When we did the smoothie cleanse and like last year when we were really focused on losing weight, it didn't hit as hard or feel as impactful until I looked at the pictures. Brittany's posted a couple before and after pictures or like progress pictures where I was just like, dang, I don't even remember you looking like that.
Yeah, it's
because I see
crazy.
her every day.
Because I'm a smoke show naturally.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you laughing like
Oh,
that?
okay. Smoke is rising from your hot box maybe, but other than that, there's not much happening over here. People
Where you see smoke,
real
there's
dry.
fire, okay?
Ooh, okay, let's get back to Katie. Okay, she's trying to save my skin.
Yeah. So I want to know like what I should be looking for. So when I go to the store and I'm looking for products, what should I be looking for? As a almost 30-year-old, what should I be looking for?
So I'm not gonna give you specifics as far as ingredients because I don't want to tell you something that may agree with someone, may not agree with someone else. So,
So it's
but I
case
would
by
say,
case.
is. But my biggest thing is you should be looking for products that work. So if you're using something and it's not delivering, stop using it. I mean, how many of us have boxes? Dustin calls my box of product. It's
What
called
does Dustin call your box?
My box is
Tell us.
called the Abyss.
Your box or just your box of products?
My box of products. You know,
Maybe.
I'm the backup queen because I hate running out of things. So it's like I'm having body wash. Or
I've
all
also
those
seen
things.
you dance, so I
Yeah.
call you the backup queen in more than one realm. Okay.
Not front show.
Well,
We all have
Okay.
our strengths and weaknesses.
We do.
We all have products that are just sitting. We don't throw them out. They're just
Should we
sitting
throw them
there
out?
collecting dust. I mean, yeah, basically. I mean, that's a way to just get rid of them or give them away or do something
I
with
was
them.
just gonna say, if they are new products that you just have like from our Ipsy bag or whatnot, you can donate those to lots of local charities. I know like Battered Women's Shelter takes that kind of stuff. So look for charities if you have new stuff. They don't want your old crusty stuff that
if
you
you
have
have-
used and left in the box. Throw that away.
From
Okay?
2008.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and throw that away.
Yeah.
So cleanser, toner, moisturizer,
Moisturizer.
must.
Hands
Once
down.
a day. Just once a day.
No.
Morning.
and evening.
yes.
Twice.
Okay, so 2
You
times
got
a day.
One other thing that I do suggest doing, and this is sort of what we say to do, the day that you take your trash out,
Yes.
physically, exfoliate.
Okay, so just once a week.
Say, I probably do 1 to 2 times. It varies because I use self tanner as well. So if I notice it's getting like crusty in spots or
Yeah.
in the winter time I'm more dry, so then I'm exfoliating more.
So just with my hands, I'm just
yes,
washing.
hands,
Okay.
and you don't want to scrub too vigorously no matter where you're exfoliating because
So are those like tools that like go around in a circle? Or
those are necessary. I mean,
I saw Hailey Bieber use this one, so I just was wondering, do I need to get okay?
I had
she
one
got
of those
Justin
too. I had
Bieber,
one of those
so-
when that was a thing with the heads
Yeah.
that
My
turn.
mom did she get you one
Yeah.
for Christmas?
Yep.
Yeah, and I've
I mean,
never
they're
used
nice,
it,
but it's not necessary. There's a
Okay.
lot of things that aren't
so
necessary.
I
that are
can, but I don't need to.
Yes.
Okay.
Your hands work just as well.
Yep.
Okay.
The one suggestion that I will do as far as using for your toner, I suggest using like a really thin mesh because that's going to absorb most of the toner into the product rather than using the cotton swabs.
I always use the
Me
cotton
too.
swab.
So you're wasting technically product
So
because
what's
more
like
of the toner is going into that. So you could get like, you know how
Like a cheesecloth? Is this like what we're talking?
So
Or tell me.
Retin Fields sells them, but you could even buy them like the gauze things, almost like gauze like
okay.
things, because you're
Yeah.
absorbing more into your skin versus into the pad. Think about when you're putting nail polish remover on it; it absorbs all of that nail polish remover more than it gets on your actual fingers.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So
So-
that's a great tip.
Yep.
I like that tip. And then how about for like anti-aging specifically? Like are you doing like do we have to have retinol? Do we have to have hyaluronic acid? Do we need to do some sort of eye cream? Like tell me what we do.
You don't have
For
to
the
do
aging ones
anything
here.
but I definitely recommend it. So one of the things I have a little
I'm looking at you for the aging here.
box
I
of
can see
goodies.
your age.
Katie and I are young.
What do you have in your box of goodies?
I have so many things. So one thing that's really cool, and you can
Ooh,
buy.
I've seen Kourtney Kardashian have one
Oh.
of those.
So these are micro needles. Again, Retin Fields sells these. It's a roller. They're little micro needles. So basically, this can be used. They sell different ones on Amazon or
Yeah,
wherever.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
a thing now. But anyway, so what these little needles, you run this over your face. You can do this again a couple days a week. So what this is going to do is it's going to create teeny tiny little holes or punctures that's going to create collagen production.
Ooh.
But also too, after you put your serums and everything in, it's gonna create so they can seep down into the dermis of your skin.
Ooh, dermis, medical terms. Oh my God, bring it, Katie. Yes.
So this is something that a lot of people use together. It's called the MD system with Retin Fields. So these are little beads and they have retinol, which is not retinol.
Oh.
There's a little bit of a difference. So retinol with AL instead of OL works 11 times faster than retinol.
You are dropping
I
knowledge.
know.
So these little beads of goodness.
Oh.
So a lot of people use those together as sort of an
I have
anti-aging
some
thing.
beads.
Okay.
Another thing I feel like that's huge is an eye cream.
Oh, I love eye cream. I have like 4 different types of eye
Do
cream.
you? Which one do you use? What is the basis overall form? Is it tightening, firming, like?
Well, this one is anti-aging and this one is like a rejuvenating. So I use this one in the morning to give me like a
Boost.
like a
Cup of
fresh,
coffee for your
yeah,
eyes.
like a little shimmy for my face. And then I
Okay.
use this at night to make sure that my, you know, I don't develop fine lines.
Who are you looking at when you say that?
Two, this one is just a multifunction. So this is for firming, sagging, all those types of things. And then this is one, it's called Bright Eye Complex. So this is more for people that have darkness under
That's
their
what
eyes,
I
the bags,
need, yes.
those types of things. So
Let me see that one.
really cool things that you can be doing. But another thing that I would say is a must for anti-aging is definitely hydrating. So there's a difference between moisturizing and hydrating.
Okay.
So hydrating is like drinking water. Drink tons of water, always. People have this
Been called that
misinterpretation
before.
if you have oily skin, you don't need a moisturizer or,
That's a fit.
you know, a hydration
I have
serum.
heard
Yeah, that's
or felt
complete
that,
fit.
known that before.
Yeah, you still need it.
Okay.
So just hydrate, hydrate, hydrate with water, with on your face, your skin. I mean, use
Does
lotion.
boots count?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
What if you put the Tito's in water though?
I mean, kind of like evens
Cancel,
itself.
yeah, it's like a
So you're
ground
not
zero.
dehydrating.
Yeah, you're hydrating and dehydrating at the same time.
Okay,
So,
I like
okay.
this. So I don't do an eye cream. I do.
I didn't, like I said, I did
like-
none of this stuff except for
But
this
your
was
skin
what I
looks
was
great,
This
like-
was what I was using.
Yes.
This was my skincare.
Now-
Now that pandemic happened, I'm lucky if I wear makeup twice a week, really. Let's be honest.
And
You're
she's
living
giving
a good
BJ's
life.
no days a week, just in case we're taking
Just-
notes. Okay.
Just to recap.
None of the
Just to recap.
Sorry,
on that.
Justin. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, those are really the basics. I mean, it doesn't have to be crazy. There's things that you can do that tend to be more intensive. If you have things that are like specific, if you have, you know, dark spots, if you have like, a lot of people after pregnancy get melasma, which is like the little dark mustaches. I'm sure you've seen people where they have like a little, where it's like their skin is actually darker or age
Is that
spots.
hormonal? Is that
Yes.
where that's from?
So we have brand new that just came out. It's a dark spot corrector. But like my skin's so pale, so I get these little like red spots where it's just fair. But I can put that on this as well. So I just started using this. This just came
Okay.
out. So that's another good option too.
Okay.
But there's many different things that you could be using that are specific to you and your skin. RetinAL Fields is this, but I know you mentioned Tula. Do they have something where you can go on and take like a little quiz to figure
I
out
think
what?
every place has the quiz
It's
now.
the new thing.
Like,
It's not-
yeah, like
yeah, Target.
skincare used to be like, okay, like make sure you get this, but I feel like there's been a shift in like with younger people, like
They're more invested in
in
their
skincare.
Yeah.
Like they started younger and now like they are
That's
Makeup
They-
used to be the thing, and now it's
Yeah,
kind of like
Those
skincare
girls
taking
got
over.
tips
So-
when they were 10.
Back
Okay.
in our
Have you
day,
seen these kids?
back in our day, girls used to wear Wet n Wild and like
Yes, that
Maybelline,
roll-on
but
glitter.
now girls that are like 13 go to Sephora and have like the Sephora card. So like I think that makeup and skincare is something that's like evolving over time. Like we used to know Avon and a few other places.
ain't
Now
seen-
there's like a whole slew of
I ain't seen a proactive vending machine
And forever.
There's one
Okay.
actually in the mall right by me still.
Oh, at Strongsville?
Yeah, and what is that mall? I can't even think of it. South Park Mall.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so if you're looking, South Park
Proactive.
Mall. Okay, it's there. We're gonna link Katie's page because if you are looking for skincare, she is your girl.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just try it out. Let's see if she can put your money where her
So-
mouth is, but in a non-sexual way.
It seems
like
sexual
a
when you
face
say
care
that.
way.